Morning, Rabotai. Last week we started speaking about some of the halachot of Netilat Yadayim. A very important halacha with regards to Netilat Yadayim is the halachot of Chatzitza, which means an external separation. Like we spoke about, the water has to make contact with all sides of a person's hand. There can't be anything there separating between the water and one's hands, unless halacha dictates we learn out all of the halachot of Chatzitza, of these external separations, from tevilah, from immersion in a mikveh. And just like over there, if a person has a little bit, just a tiny drop of dirt or whatever it is, and a person doesn't even care that it's there, especially when it's under the fingernail, in a place where the fingernail is connected to the skin, the halacha is that that does not constitute a chatzitza, but otherwise everything has to be removed in order to validate the netilah. The question becomes, the poskim discuss whether or not women who usually put on nail polish, does that constitute a chatzitza for netilat yadayim? So now this really starts from a tshuvat Rashba, which is really attributed to the Ramban, who writes that women who customarily color their hands, he says there's two reasons why it's not a chatzitza. Number one, they're doing it for beauty, and number two, it's because it's not tangible. There's nothing there. It's just a dye. Now you can tell that the Bet Yosef brings us down to halacha in Siman Kuf Tzad Yichet and Yored De'ah, that there are two reasons which the Rashba is saying that are legitimate for not making it chatzitza. Number one, it's there for beauty. Number two, that it doesn't have any tangibility. You can't really feel it. Nail polish is tangible. You can't feel it. It creates a layer. But on the other hand, it is there for beauty. They put it on. It's not something that they want to take off. On the contrary, they're putting it on because they want it to stay on, because they're doing it for some sort of beautification. And therefore, la halacha, Maran Zechron Levarcha writes that women who customarily put on nail polish, as long as it is complete, not chipped, not cracked, not outgrown in a way that makes it not appealing, and a woman would want to take it off when it's still fresh, it does not constitute a chatzitza. It is permissible for a woman to do netilat yadayim in that way. Now that's only with regards to netilat yadayim. With regards to mikveh, with regards to a woman dipping in the mikveh to rid herself of her tum'ah, the halacha is a little bit different. Although, according to the letter of the law, now again, it's certainly not recommended. Like we said, if the nail polish is complete, new, fresh, not chipped, a woman may dip in the mikveh in that way. She shouldn't be turned away. But the minhag of Benot Yisrael Tznuot, the minhag of modest Jewish women, is to take off all polish of the nails, fingernails, toenails before dipping in the mikveh. That's the best way to do it, especially sometimes when they leave it on. There are certain things, even if they don't pay attention, that could very easily become a chatzitza and invalidate the tevilah. There's a lot more riding on the tevilah than by netilat yadayim. So a woman has to actually be very, very careful with regards to that. That's why the minhag is, balaniot everywhere tell women that the most appropriate way to dip is by taking everything off of the fingers and the toes. That's with regards to that. Don't forget this evening, if you are planning, tomorrow's the fast day, if you're planning on waking up before the fast to eat or drink, you may do that. You should just verbalize a tanai, a stipulation before you go to sleep tonight, that you're not planning to accept the fast until alot hashachar, until dawn, and if you wake up beforehand, you can eat and drink. When you do that, then it'll be permissible. Have a wonderful day.